gonna do a different act. Thank you guys so much. My name is Erin. I am myself a member of the LGBT community. I am a bisexual. If you don't know what that means is, you're my type. Cheers. That guy raised a beer at me. I think that guy raised his cell phone at me. I don't know what that means. I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York. I love hip-hop music. It's my favorite kind of music. A lot of promises in the hip-hop music to do it until the break of dawn. Have you noticed, girl, we're gonna go on and on till the break of... Yeah, guys don't do that. That's... Maybe if you start at like 10 minutes to dawn. Maybe if the roosters are like... Then maybe.
Girls can do it.
I know that there's a lot of things that happen on this show where there's a plant in the audience. I have no idea who that is. Just so you guys know, this isn't gonna turn awesome. It's just... I mean, it could. I'll be around later. This is Once Upon a Time, right? So Once Upon a Time, my mother, when I was 9 years old, fell in love with another woman. And that's how I kind of come from this weird intergenerational LGBT family. And when I was 9, my mom fell in love with this other woman, and we moved from Brooklyn, New York, to Plano, Texas.
Wow.
Right, because if you're gonna go gay, go hard. Like the North Dallas suburbs, 1990, that's like the X Games of gay. Bring it, bitches, we're doing this. That was the attitude. And I remember like being so mind blown, I couldn't wrap my brain around the culture shock. Like there was this school called Baylor University, and when I first moved to Texas, you weren't allowed to dance at Baylor, like straight up Footloose style, no dancing allowed. And I couldn't understand, I couldn't wrap my little brain around it. I was just like, what do you mean you can't? Actually, I was probably more like, all right, what are you freaking talking about? You can't dance at Baylor, come on! I'm a 9-year-old girl with 2 moms that freaking talk like this. Why don't I have a freaking best friend? That was me. I got bullied a lot growing up. I remember this one incident on the school bus in 9th grade. There was this kid named Grant, real horse-faced kid, giant belt buckle, and he's just behind me on the bus, just like, hey, Erin! 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 Hi! Erin! Are you a DAC? Are you a lesbo? Are you guy? And I was ignoring him, which is what you're supposed to do with bullies. Right, so that you can get punched in the back of the head, I guess. The idea there, don't want to mess up your face, it probably has glasses on it, nerd. So, I'm ignoring this bully, and he turns to his friends, because I'm not paying attention. He's just like, yeah, that chick up there, like, she's a lesbo. She probably gets more chicks than I do. And I turn around, and in my unbelievably uncool 14-year-old math teen voice, I just go, but Grant, everybody gets more chicks than you do. And the whole bus like erupted into a round of applause, you guys. It was amazing. I was getting high fives from extras from Friday Night Lights. And I was thinking about this because I was thinking about the It Gets Better campaign, where all kinds of people were recording messages for kids in high school getting bullied, having a tough time, to say, you can get through this because it gets better. And I wanted to record one of these messages, and I started to do it. I got out my computer, but I couldn't bring myself to say it. Because the truth is, you know, it actually doesn't get any better than that. That was the greatest moment of my life. Sorry, queer teens, some of us peak in high school. I know that's not what you need to hear today. I'm married, I have a partner, he's a male partner, he's my husband, he was born male, and it's weird, I know. People are like, it's so confusing, you said you were bisexual, but you're married. And I guess it is confusing. The truth is, in my situation, I dated women for a long time, and then I met my husband, and I was like, wow, close enough. He is so sweet. He comes from like a super liberal family. Like, he calls his father Steve. You know, these families calls his mother Comrade, which is weird. People are like, it must be hard for him that you're bisexual. Is it hard for him that you're bisexual? It's like, yeah. Yeah, every time we see a hot girl walk down the street and we high five, he sheds a single tear. But I was back in Texas recently visiting my family, and I called up this comedy club because I wanted to perform. And the woman got on the phone with me and she was just like, you know, yeah, I can probably get you on, but I need you to know ahead of time that we are a clean club, okay? And when I say clean, I mean squeaky clean. Like no cussing, no poop. No poop at all. You can't talk about no dog poop, no baby poop, no urinary tract infections, no catheters, no socialized medicine, no Obamacare, no Democrats. And I was like, hang on, let me stop you. What about gay stuff? Can I talk about gay stuff? And she was like, well, if you're talking about like rum bumping or carbon munching, then no. But if you're talking about the sociological and political issues that are faced by gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgendered Americans on a day-to-day basis, then no.